What is good, everybody? It is your boy Super Saiyan Cat back with another Xenoverse 2 video for you guys today. We are here with a DLC 10 discussion video for a couple of reasons. The first and main reason that your boy is coming with this is one, because I'm not home at the moment, not really able to get the gameplay video that I planned out for you guys right now. I just got my laptop, microphone, things like that, and I'm putting together what I possibly can so I still get a daily upload out for you guys. So that's reason number one. Reason number two, stay tuned for the DLC 10 leaks, guys. The DLC 10 leaks hopefully should be coming out within the next 10 days. If we don't see anything regarding DLC 10 with Xenoverse 2 this month on the V-Jump leaks, then you can pretty much guarantee that we are not getting that DLC within the year of 2019. But like we've seen with some other things in the past, like the if you go onto the Sony mobile app, the PlayStation mobile app, it says that it's due to release in winter of 2019. And then Bandai also did say it's coming this winter. I mean, of course, winter does end in like February or March or something like that. So again, that possibility of a 2020 release is still there, but I'm very, very hopeful, and I do think that we will be getting in 2019, which would mean that we would finally get some leaks tomorrow or in the next couple of days whenever they actually do come out. So definitely stay tuned for those. But the main purpose of this video right here, guys, is to just talk about why the Super Dragon Ball Heroes world is kind of opened to Xenoverse, the Xenoverse series. You know, I've already talked about in the past what I feel it would do for the series, and a little quick wrap up of that, or I mean whatever you want to call it, summary of that. Basically, I just feel, you know, the Dragon Ball Heroes could expand the game and make the content available to us just absolutely insane. Like the possibilities would really be endless. It would really be almost like a Budokai Tenkaichi 3 as far as the roster goes, but with actual Xenoverse mechanics. Because at this point in time right now where Xenoverse sits, a lot of people don't realize, but we are, if we're not past 100 characters, we are very, very close to 100 characters. And if Dragon Ball Heroes does get added to Xenoverse at some point in time, then it really opens that gate to make it even 150 type or something like that in terms of total characters within the game. Now, why do I think it's actually very, very possible for us to see something like this in a DLC 10, or definitely at some point in Xenoverse 3 with the start of Xenoverse 3? Well, one, like I've said in the past, it would just open the game up so much. It would be smart from a business perspective. But if you look at Xenoverse in general, the door has always been kind of cracked for Bandai and Dimps to, you know, go through that Heroes world. It started really with Mira and Toa. From what I believe, or what I understand, Mira and Toa are actually Dragon Ball Hero originated characters that were used for the Xenoverse series. So if these characters originated in Dragon Ball Heroes along with the Supreme Kai of Time, then why couldn't the series expand further into the Dragon Ball Hero universe? It would only make sense if those were the two main villains that we really started with and are still were part of Xenoverse 2, because I know we had Demigron in Xenoverse 1. I don't know if he originated in Heroes or if he was a Xenoverse originated character, but we had him in Xenoverse 1. But then in Xenoverse 2, the prime villains once again were Toa and Mira. We still had the Supreme Kai Time, and those are three main characters within the Xenoverse story that were always from the Dragon Ball Hero universe. Now, we never saw another sign of the Dragon Ball Heroes actually being added within DLC 10 until we actually saw Fu. Fu was added within the DLC, and I believe he was probably added in the DLC maybe because they knew he was going to play such a major part within the promotional anime. Like, literally after he was added within DLC 10, we started seeing things about him with that promotional anime and stuff like that, and then the promotional anime actually came out. So I feel like, you know, maybe that's why they added him to Xenoverse 2. Maybe that was the main reasoning, to kind of give us a hint that they were maybe going to start going towards that Dragon Ball Hero universe at some point in time. And then now, if you look at that Dragon Ball Hero anime, the one where Fu is actually a main, I don't know what to call him in that, you know, whether he's a main villain or a bystander. Like, I really don't know what Fu's role is in that. For those who are actually watching the anime, you know what I'm talking about. Like, his role is very, very confusing to me, but he is still a prevalent character, or a relevant character within the Super Dragon Ball Hero promotional anime. And with that anime going on right now, I know it's supposed to be more of a promotional anime for like the game, things like that, but obviously the game is not the most successful at this point in time in terms of people still playing it till this day. I don't know the exact numbers on it, but from what I see, you know, on the feed of Twitter and just in general with people's comments, it doesn't seem like people are really playing Super Dragon Ball Heroes that much till this very day. So what better use to have the Super Dragon Ball Hero promotional anime going still than to actually finally incorporate it into Xenoverse 2, which is your most successful Dragon Ball game of all time. Your most successful, well, really most successful anime game. I don't know if there's been an anime game by Bandai that has gotten more sales from it. Now, I know Bandai's had more successful gaming series in general, like Tekken, of course, is much more successful by far than the Xenoverse series could even dream of at this point in time. But again, as far as anime games go, I'm pretty sure Xenoverse and Xenoverse 2 are the two most successful anime games that they have ever put out in terms of sales. Again, I do not know the exact numbers on like all the Naruto games, things like that, but this is just what I think, or my beliefs basically at this point in time. Now, when you incorporate those two things, when you think about it, you think about the sales, you think about the popularity of the Super Dragon Ball Hero anime, how it's growing more and more and more and more popularity with each and every single little 8-minute episode. It would really make a lot of sense from a business standpoint to finally combine the two with DLC 10. And then also, like I've said in past videos, DLC 10 could really be that bridge to Xenoverse 3, where if they add in 2 Super Dragon Ball Hero characters that are really relevant in the promotional anime right now, then they could really use that as a bridge to gap to Xenoverse, or to fill the gap between Xenoverse 3 and finally start with a Super Dragon Ball Hero type of Xenoverse, or a Dragon Ball Hero type of Xenoverse. And a lot of people are like, I don't really know about that, you know, I don't see them doing that, making a brand new story, things like that. And I'm just over here like, why not? Y'all made a brand new villain, brand new story, all things like this for the game Super Dragon Ball Heroes that came out on the Switch and PC, which, like I said, really isn't that relevant. I gotta look up the sales and things like that on the game, but at this point in time, I don't see a lot of people really playing it. I see people still playing Xenoverse way more than that game at this point. Xenoverse has been out way longer. So again, for those reasons, seeing Dragon Ball Heroes characters in DLC 10 will make a lot of point from a business standpoint. And then just when you look at a lot of things, and also one thing that I did not mention is when you look at the first 4 DLC packs that we really got, even with like 5 and 6 with the Tournament of Power packs, all these packs came based off of anime pretty much. They were all based off of the Dragon Ball anime that was currently going on at that point in time. Then you look at the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie. That was an anime or something that was pretty much relevant and going on at that point in time. So what they've done with a lot of DLC packs is taken what's popular as far as Dragon Ball goes with what they're showing in terms of anime and put that into actual DLC. Well, the only thing still running till this point in time, as of right now, that is still bringing new content when it comes to Dragon Ball anime is Super Dragon Ball Heroes. So that is another reason I forgot to mention that. That was supposed to be a main reason that I actually mentioned in the beginning of this video, but that right there is another main reason. It's the main thing that I really thought of, and it's what clicked the light bulb in my head to come with this video for you guys, because a lot of people don't realize when you look at our DLCs, the first 2 came from the Universe 6 tournament, the next 2 came from the Goku Black arc. I don't remember the exact characters within DLC 5 or DLC 6 when Jiren and Goku and all that stuff came out. I know one of the packs was like kind of an extra character pack, and then the next pack was really more of a Tournament of Power pack. I believe DLC 5 was the extra character pack that really didn't do much with the Tournament of Power. And then DLC 6 came along, and that was the one that I believe had Jiren, Goku, Ranger 17, and then also Few as well. So not only we got 3 more Tournament of Power characters while the Tournament of Power was still relevant at that time, things like that. So again, they've just done a lot of DLCs based off of what is popping in terms of the anime when it comes to Dragon Ball with our Xenoverse DLC. And then even DLC 7 when we got Kefla. That I know is a little bit late, but it still was a somewhat relevant character in terms of anime. And then, like I said, DLC 8, of course, the Broly movie. The Broly movie was literally just coming out, I believe, when that DLC dropped. So if they continue that pattern, then it is definitely very possible that we actually see a DLC Pack 10 to feature Dragon Ball Heroes or Super Dragon Ball Heroes, especially with all the other things that I said throughout this video as well. But let me know down below in the comments what you guys think about everything I had to say in this video. If you guys think the reasonings that I had will actually lead to a potential DLC 10 Dragon Ball Hero pack. And also stay tuned for those DLC 10 leaks. Like I said, man, very likely for them to drop within the next couple of days. It's possible for it to drop tomorrow, the 17th, 18th. The leaks are not always consistent as far as when they come out, but they always can drop pretty much anytime between now and like the 18th to the 19th of the month. That's pretty much how the V-Jump leaks work. And then after that, we do get the scans, as some of you guys may have noticed through all the past DLC videos that we have done and things like that. So again, man, let me know your thoughts on all that down below in the comments. But as always, man, thank you guys so much for watching. Really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Until next time, hope you guys have a good day. Peace, y'all.